Good morning, children. Let's begin with the new topic, that is the impact of globalization on agriculture. First of all, what do you mean by globalization? Globalization means that is the spreading of the country trade into the world. That is means globalization. Spreading our India's trade into the world, that is globalization. And globalization in agriculture, it means that is cultivating new variety of the seeds, cultivating hybrid species of the crops and exporting them into the world market, that is called as the globalization in agriculture. So this globalization is not a new thing in Indian market, in India. Okay, since ancient times we are practicing in India this thing, because you all know when the Europeans were there, when the Britishers were there in India, they came to India, they trade India in spices. Okay, Indian spices were traded from India to different parts of the world. Farmers of South India, they were encouraged to grow these crops because so that Britishers can earn more and more money. During British period, cotton belts of India, they attracted the British because Indian cotton was very good and it is a good kind of raw material for the Britain companies, for the textile industries. So cotton textile industry in Manchester and the Liverpool, both the areas, they flourished only, they were because of the cotton that is available as a raw material in the India only. You remember the Champaran movement in 1917? In that, farmers were forced to grow the indigo. This you have done in history also, that farmers were forced to grow the indigo so that Britishers can earn more and more money for that. Indigo is a kind of the hybrid species. It is a good quality that was grown in India and it is great demand in the textile industry because from this coloring of the cloth is done. But and in that due to this cultivation of the indigo, they were not able to grow the food grain to support their families. They were forced to grow the indigo. Under globalization after 1990, Indian farmers have to face lot of challenges. That is, despite being an important producer of various crops, still we are unable to compete in the global market. Why? Because now we are at the crossroads. It means that more population, less income, and land size is also small in India. So we have to compete with each and everything in India. To make agriculture profitable, we have to increase our land size. We have to grow good quality of the crops by using the hybrid species, HYV seeds, more fertilizers also in that, so that we should do the commercial cropping as well as we should grow the food crops also in India. It can be possible if condition of the marginal small farmers should be improved. And how it can be possible? Only after improving the condition of the small farmers. By example, if you remember, I have told you about the fragmentation of the land holdings, dividing the land into various parts because of the inheritance in India. Okay, because of the passing of the land from one generation to the another. So consolidating the land holdings in India can also be done in this regard. Next comes the gene revolution. Gene revolution is the application of biotechnology in the food production. Okay, using the biotechniques in the food production, that is called as gene revolution. It is of great potential to farmers that provides them with the disease-free planting material and develops crops that resist pests and diseases. Those crops are produced that can resist even the pests and the diseases also. And also those chemical inputs are used that does not harm the environment. Many vaccines are also there so that they can that control the animal diseases also. It can also improve the nutritional quality of staple food crops such as rice and wheat, because by combining the hybrid species, how hybrid species is made, that is your local crop as well as the imported crop. Seed of the local crop and the seed of the imported crop, they are combined together and the hybrid species is made. So we can create new products for health and industrial use also. Next comes your organic farming. In this, cultivation is done in such a way that soil remains alive by using organic waste like crop waste, animal waste, farm waste and aquatic waste, along with the beneficial microbes to release the nutrients to the crop. Okay, it is done basically with all the biodegradable inputs and it does not affect the environment. That is most important in this, seeing to the sustainable development also. That is, organic farming should be done because it does not harm the environment. Now what the economists believe regarding India. They think that Indian farmers do not have bright future because of the small land holdings and food grains are continuously grown by the farmers, because farmers are not very rich. All the farmers are not very rich. Therefore, they keep on growing on into crops into the small land holdings. As population is increasing day by day, and India's rural population is about 833 million, which depends upon 250 million hectares of land, which means an average of less than half a hectare per person. Okay, and half a hectare is not sufficient for per person for a year. So it is necessary to consolidate the land holdings. Next solution. Solution is there to diversify the crop pattern, that we should grow more and more variety of the crops. We should grow the cereals of high value, okay, that should have more nutrients and can be exported to the other countries also. This will increase income and reduce the environmental degradation simultaneously. It will increase the income of the farmers also, and also it will lessen the environment pollution also. Example: fruits, medicinal herbs, flowers, vegetables, biodiesel crops like jatropha and the jojoba seeds. These crops need less irrigation than rice and sugarcane. Okay, because all these crops they require less irrigation, because sugarcane and rice they take more time to grow. Even they require more water to grow. But the other these crops they require less water to grow also. So therefore, it is necessary, that is to diversify the crop also. Because we have the diverse climate also in India, so wide variety of the food crops can be grown in India.